Taoism, finding harmony with the Tao and the natural flow of life. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom, where we explore the timeless knowledge of ancient civilizations, uncover the mysteries of forgotten worlds, and dive deep into the philosophies that shaped history. Today, we embark on a journey into one of the most profound and mysterious teachings of the ancient world, Taoism. A philosophy born in ancient China, Taoism teaches us to flow with life rather than fight against it. It speaks of harmony, balance, and a deeper connection with nature and the universe. But what is the Tao? How can we live in alignment with it? And what wisdom can Taoism offer us in the modern world? Let's begin. The origins of Taoism. Over 2,500 years ago, in a China filled with war and chaos, a sage named Laozi, or Old Master, wrote a short yet powerful book, the Tao Te Ching. This text, composed of just 81 verses, is one of the most influential works of philosophy ever written. It speaks of the Tao, a mysterious force that underlies all existence. Unlike rigid doctrines or laws, the Tao is not something to be controlled or forced. It is the natural way of the universe, the flow of rivers, the changing of seasons, the effortless growth of a tree. To find peace and fulfillment, Laozi taught, we must align ourselves with this natural flow. But what does that mean in practice? The core teachings of Taoism. At the heart of Taoism are three key principles: the Tao, Tao, the way. The Tao is the fundamental principle of reality, beyond words and definitions. It is the rhythm of the universe, the source of all things. To follow the Tao means to let go of resistance and flow naturally with life's changes, just as water flows around obstacles rather than fighting against them. Laozi reminds us, the soft overcomes the hard, the gentle overcomes the strong. Wu Wei, effortless action. Wu Wei is one of the most misunderstood yet profound teachings of Taoism. It does not mean doing nothing. It means acting without force. Imagine a skilled musician lost in the rhythm of their song, or an athlete perfectly in sync with their movements. This is Wu Wei, a state where action is effortless, natural, and in harmony with the world. When we stop forcing life and instead move with its currents, everything flows more smoothly. Yin and Yang, Yin-Yang, the balance of opposites. Taoism teaches that life is a dance between opposing yet complementary forces, light and dark, order and chaos, action and stillness. Instead of seeing life in rigid extremes, Taoism embraces balance. Night follows day. Strength is born from gentleness. By embracing both sides of existence, we find harmony within ourselves and the world around us. How Taoism can improve your modern life. In our fast-paced, high-stress world, the wisdom of Taoism is more relevant than ever. Let's explore how its teachings can help us live with greater peace, clarity, and balance. Letting go of control. Modern life tells us to plan, push, and control everything. But the Tao teaches that true peace comes from trusting the natural flow of life. When things don't go as planned, ask yourself, am I resisting what is? Am I fighting against the flow? Sometimes the best path is the one that unfolds naturally before us. Practicing stillness in a busy world. Taoism emphasizes stillness and mindfulness, not as a luxury, but as a necessity. The world rushes forward, but nature moves at its own pace. Laozi advises, do you have the patience to wait till your mud settles and the water is clear? Taking moments of quiet reflection, spending time in nature, or simply breathing deeply can reconnect us to the rhythm of life. Living simply and authentically. Taoism encourages simplicity, not just in material possessions, but in thoughts and actions. We often complicate our lives with desires, expectations, and unnecessary worries. But the Tao asks us, can you let go of the need to control everything? Can you simply be? Living with less attachment and more presence allows us to experience the beauty of life as it unfolds. Practical ways to apply Taoism. Today, Taoism is not just a philosophy, it is a way of life. Here are 3 simple Taoist practices you can start today. Go with the flow. When faced with resistance, ask yourself, am I fighting the natural course of events? Learn to adapt rather than force. Practice Wu Wei. Try doing one task today with complete presence, whether it's walking, eating, or speaking. Let it be natural, effortless. Spend time in nature. The Tao is all around us. Observe how nature moves without struggle. Let it remind you that life unfolds as it should. The more we practice these principles, the more we align with the Tao, the flow of life itself, the timeless wisdom of Taoism. Taoism is not about forcing change. It is about understanding the natural flow of life and learning to move with it rather than against it. In a world that tells us to rush, Taoism tells us to slow down. In a world that tells us to control, Taoism tells us to let go. And in a world that tells us to fight, Taoism tells us to flow. The wisdom of the Tao is timeless. It has guided people for over 2 millennia, and it can guide you today. Thank you for watching Ancient Wisdom. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the wisdom of the past. And remember, the way is not something to find, but something to follow.